Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading for mid-November. You guys know I just started doing these. Your monthly's already done, so you can go ahead and grab that off the channel. But I'm going to try to do beginning of the month and the middle of the month and a monthly. Oh, it's funny because when I did the first half, I'm like, I can do this, and now I'm like, oh boy, now I got to do the second half. So. It's just a time thing, but it doesn't matter. So anyway, welcome guys. This is going to be for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising. Those just intuitively guided to the channel, to the video. You may be in love with Gemini. So whatever brought you, welcome. We're going to try to keep these 30 minutes and less, because you know my monthlies are usually about an hour. Not always, but sometimes they're longer. You know, it's funny, one of my most popular videos is a Scorpio video. I think it's from last October, and it's almost 3 hours long. But I feel like I did a lot of channeling in that reading. And it's the most popular, so I don't know. Maybe you want to check it out. I don't know why I'm bringing it up other than, it's my longest. 3 hours. 3 hours. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and just calm our minds. You know, your guides always beat you here, I feel. So, it's like funny. In the beginning, I used to say invite your guides in, but you don't have to invite them in. They're already here. I feel like they persuaded you here, so to speak. So we're going to use the major arcanas, and we're going to do 3 elements. We're going to do love, career or money, and then just life. I keep saying just life, like just life. I am probably going to pull the cards. Just wanted to see if anything wanted to come out on its own. There's love. War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Okay, career. Or how you make it. Creativity. You know, because it's not all measured by money, I guess. And life. 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 Why you been so hard on me? Why you being so tough? Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to use the Universal Tarot. And we're going to take 3 cards across. I don't know why I'm doing them face down. It just feels like the way to do this. It's just like, you know, I make up these little spreads. Just will come out of nowhere. I'll be like, let me try to read that way. So this is just a new spread. I rather like it because someone left a comment about, you know, do you cover career? And I know my readings go to love a lot. But I feel like everything, I feel it's all about life, my readings, you know, it's a little bit of everything about everything. But it gave me the idea where maybe I should break it down if I can. I just noticed the 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. It's beautiful energy. That's when you're really feeling good. You know, I feel Mercury going direct now, November 3rd. That lifts the energy. It's funny, we have an election going on, but I'm doing this on election day. So I don't know. I can't tell you who's going to be, for those of you in the United States. Like, I don't know who's going to be the next president. But for some reason, I feel lighter. And you guys know I have Gemini moon. And I am very affected by full moon energy. I can feel the pull. So, and I know that comes from the Gemini part of me. Okay. I only tell you these things because I feel like if I'm going through it, you probably are too in some way. We have the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So this is the underlying energy. So this is really, first of all, 8 is about a new beginning. And that's exactly what I feel. I feel like a lot of things feel new. Like it's a new chance, a new beginning, a new opportunity. Though I don't know for what yet. I just know, and I'm talking about me personally, but I feel a lot of you are feeling this. Like, I don't know what's out there, but I know there's something good's coming, something different, some kind of new beginning. This is about also the energy of the work that you put into something. That's the energy that you're going to grow. So, if you're focusing, and this is an energy that says sometimes you want to just put your head down and focus on your pentacles. Let the world happen. Focus on your pentacles, because you can really grow from that energy. Not just your money, but your mind, your soul, soul expansion. I feel like, a lot of times this is like being willing to go in as the apprentice. I'm willing to learn. Because ultimately, where do you move to after this? The Nine of Pentacles, which is about success. And it's the type of success that you can really count on. Um, so, I like that. Look at this. We have Temperance underneath. So, that's kind of what it feels like, Temperance. First of all, card is Sagittarius, but she's about divine timing. She's all about, did I call her patience? Temperance. But she's about patience. Her message is allow what time needs to be to allow whatever's coming to you to come to completion, right? To be fully developed, to be in the highest of light. So that takes patience, right? Especially if it's about another person. It's like divine saying, we're working on them, we're working on them. But they do have free will at the same time. So it's that patience, right? Because, I feel like I feel like Temperance would say, listen, you don't want anything half-assed, right? Okay, anyway, so, let's see. We have the moon, card of Pisces. Could be, we had 2 full moons in October. Which way do I want to go? I think I'm going to go a different direction this time. So the moon is life. And that kind of makes sense. We have the sun. Look at that. We have the moon and the sun. Some would call that a twin flame energy. I'll just leave that out there. I don't know. We have the strength card of Leo. First of all, the sun. Look at this, double Leo. Boom, boom. That's a lot of ego, man. That's a I shouldn't say that. It can be. It certainly can be. And I know. But it's about, I feel like someone really wanting to be in the spotlight. Someone really wanting, feels like they belong in the spotlight. I don't know who. It's probably you or it's someone else. But I feel like this person, And here we are at the Eight of Pentacles, right? If that's what I want, then I just got to focus on it. I have got to focus on it. I've got to put my head down and I got to focus on that. And that's what I'll grow, right? Be willing to have patience. Maybe you're learning how to act, how to sing, how to do show business. I don't know. That's the kind of energy I'm feeling. All right. Okay, we have the tower. So the tower next to the moon. You know, that's not so scary. Um, this is in our life sector. Right away, I feel like it's just about everything that's been going on, not just here in the United States, but all around the world. And I know we have viewers from all around the world who are all going through one thing we're all going through is coronavirus. Um, but others are having there's a lot going on. There's a lot of upheaval going on, I feel, and I feel that is the tower, and the moon is like, when will it end type of thing. Well, let's see. We have the Seven of Pentacles, patience, dang it, and we have the Page of Cups. Seven of Pentacles is looking right over the Page of Cups. And remember, the Page of Cups is about, first and foremost, self-love, self-respect, right? Giving to yourself, allowing yourself fulfillment. You know what I mean? Not denying yourself. And I don't mean that of bad things. I mean that of the light. Seven of Pentacles looking right at that. And I don't normally feel patience right away when I see the Seven of Pentacles. I think a lot of different things. But I felt that immediately, especially anchored with Temperance. So there's something within. This is about something that's within, right? You know what? I feel like you and I were put on this planet at this time of life for a reason. I feel like that is what it's saying. Like, you're here for a reason. You're here to go through it, to go through this upheaval. Because there must be a very valuable lesson. You know, the Seven of Pentacles, I often feel, is a seed of intention I planted before I even took this human form. Right? Something, like God saying, I'm going to give you 7 pentacles, 7 seeds to plant. It's going to be up to you to tend those gardens, right? Whichever ones you focus on are the ones that you will grow, that will be plentiful, right? Bountiful. And I feel like one of those seeds was to go through what we're going through as a collective right now. Interesting. Okay, well, let's keep going. I have a feeling your reading is going to be more than 30 minutes. Maybe not. We have the Ten of Swords. Look at that. Coming over the tower. First of all, let's say this before we even move on, because we have some tough energy here with the Ten of Swords. Just like bam, bam, bam. Like one thing after another, after another, after another. It can be like horrible communication. It's not a good time. Matter of fact, it's a time when it's like confusion. But the sun is here. And when the sun shows up in your reading, what it's telling you is that it's going to illuminate. It illuminates the positive, but it also illuminates the darkness. What felt like the darkness, right? This tower, this cloud being over it. Like, why? The Ten of Swords up here. This guy's laying on his back, watching these swords come to him. Like, why didn't he roll over? Right? Like, he laid there, right? He kind of took him in a way, and maybe he knows in some way it's like a life lesson. I feel like part of it is also about how to take care of you during these towers. And I don't mean by being selfish, definitely we're taking care of others, always. That's just what we're here for, to help one another, right? To help your brother and sister. That's what true abundance is. It's the feeling. It's like your comments and the feelings that it give me are the payoff of what I do. I love doing it. I feel like a detective and I love that part of it. But so anyway, let's keep going. And then the strength card. What's the strength card tell us? As a nation, yes, we have to heal. As a world, we have to heal. But this talks about individuality and, what are you learning through this period and how are you growing? With strength card to me is about the ability to tame something within me, the beast within me. And that can be a multitude of things. It's like, sometimes when I'm on my personal Facebook, I see a lot of political posts and I get this little like, yeah, I want to get in a fight. And then I realize, what's that going to get me? The fight won't get me anything, right? It's not going to change anybody's mind. So I have to make myself scroll past them. And lately I've just been staying off of it. Anyway, not that I'm not fully knowledgeable. We have the Ace of Wands. This is in your love life. Interesting. Okay. Above the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Four of Swords. Four Swords sitting right next to the Ten of Swords. So, Four Swords is about healing. The Three Swords are hanging. That is talking about, to me, like your mind, body, and soul. Your mind, your heart, your soul. And but there's one sword, and that's your sword, and that's a sword that also needs examined and healed. And I feel like we do no good if we refuse to look at ourselves. We just do. What good do we do? I don't know. What good is it to heal? Because we'll find ourselves right back where we were. Okay. Anyway, we have the King of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn is looking right over at that Ace of Wands. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Love that in your money sector. I love that just in your reading period. And then we have the Emperor. This Emperor has been showing up a lot. He's been showing up. I did a twin flame reading the other day, and the Empress and the Emperor came out together side by side. Doesn't happen very often. And then I just did Sagittarius, and same thing. So what is up with that? And where is the Empress in this reading? Okay. We're going to use the Cosmic Tarot to clarify. Just to break it down is what we're going to do. We're going to break it down. I kind of get what the Tower is down here, guys. And, I can't say that it's one thing. I feel like the majority of us, it's a lot of different things. It's a lot of different things, I feel like. And it kind of feels like that cloud, excuse me, is still over us. However, at the same time, I'm definitely feeling like the universe is saying, we planted, as a collective, we probably planted the seed, right, to go through these experiences of everything. This time, 2020 is a year that's going to go down in history, right? I mean, wow. It has been a year like no other. I don't know. So, that is what I'm feeling with this Tower. I feel like individually, of course, but also we're suffering, the collective. I feel like, there's no pity from the angels. They're saying, be the warrior that you are. But that means, listen, this is saying taming that beast, right? Taming that beast. Maybe that's why I was talking about Facebook and how I wanted to fight for a second. And then I think, well, what's that going to get me? it's not going to change anybody's mind, right? So then I'm like, no. And I moved on. I feel like strength card is learning that type of thing, like, you know, when to bring out the beast and when not to bring out the beast. I often feel like the devil is that energy. You know, it's a balance of both. All right, we have the Two of Swords. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Nine of Pentacles. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. Some of you are having a relationship with perhaps your boss, or you are the boss. Some of you, I feel like you are the boss. Let me put it this way. I definitely feel, it's funny because I feel like this experience was meant to happen. It's not, even if you're like, I feel so wrong, you know, I'm not judging. Um, you guides aren't judging, you know. This is about, again, I feel like your soul wanting to have a particular experience. Now, some of you, we have the Six of Cups. This is, you know, this is fond memories of someone from yesteryear. And some of you may have worked with someone, and I don't know, maybe you got together, and maybe now you are on your own, or they are on their own. Um, I'm wondering if they're coming back in, because this opens up with a question, the Two of Swords. Should I or should I not? Can I or could I not? You know, but in that energy, I'm really in my head, and I'm noticing the full moon there, and it's bright, right? And we have the moon down here. So again, maybe I'm trying to make a decision on something, but I don't have all the facts yet, right? I don't feel, I mean, this is tricky energy because you're somewhat in your head in that energy, and it doesn't serve you at that point. It's more about trusting your gut, you know, knowing who you are, that type of thing, not allowing fear to control you. You know, the Strength card is definitely, um, you know, it's fear and emotion, right? So anyway, trying to make a decision, but I don't feel like I have all the facts in front of me. Okay, let's keep going. I feel like if you came in here questioning if you should have your own business, whether it be on YouTube or whether it be a brick and mortar type of thing, feels very strongly like the answer is yes. There's a lot of strength around your pentacles this month and going forward. I feel like, you know, not just this month. Like at the end of the month, it's okay. All your money, everything that you've done, boom, drops off. You know, you have to start over on December 1st. No, time is fluid. This just gives me a way, you know, to, I don't know, help pinpoint where the readings are. Okay, let's keep going. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Princess of Wands. We have the Two of Pentacles. And we have the King of Wands. It's funny, it's almost like I hear a conversation playing out. And I feel like, you know, I feel like I've already said this, or I don't know, I feel like someone's trying to defend the fact that, like, in a way they want to be in the spotlight. Um, Whatever that might mean, you know, I'm feeling it all different ways. Spotlight may mean I just want to be the front runner. I want to be the front person. um, and for some of you, it may have been a love who um, didn't really support that idea of you doing whatever it is that you want to do. And I feel like with the Princess of Wands here, to me, she's someone who, she goes on a whim. Like, she just goes. She just does her thing, right? And it may not, I feel like with the princess, it may not always be the right thing. She's not the queen yet. But that's what she wants to learn. She wants to learn that experience. And she's pointing up to this Nine of Pentacles. So for some of you, it's almost like you were defending your right to be who you wanted to be. Like some of you in the spotlight, some of you creating some type of business that, I don't know, for some reason. And I feel like you feel like it's something that was, you were meant to do. It's like another seed, right? Another seed of intention. Like I was meant to be the owner. I was meant to be the boss. I was meant to be the CEO. I was meant, you know what I mean? And I don't mean that in an egotistical way. Like, I mean in like that was the seed. So, you may be, I don't know, like a lot of success, over that. But maybe you didn't do it. Maybe you held yourself back. And maybe that's partly what the Ten of Swords is, some regret. Regret over not chasing your dream for some of you. But I feel like that, it's like it's turning around because that's exactly what you're doing now. Like this dream that at one time you had that, you didn't follow, like now, excuse me, 1 second. Oh, never mind. I thought someone was going to come in the room. Okay, now you go after it. Wow. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Death card. Card of Scorpio. With the Death card coming over the Tower, I feel like, because the Death card wants you to put an end to something. We have the Five of Swords. And we have the Princess of Cups. Interesting. So you have a knight coming in who's bringing you a pentacle. You have the Princess of Cups is someone who's about to receive some type of an offer. Well, what matches are the Ace of Cups over here? So this Ace of Cups is coming to this Princess of Cups. And, she's the energy of receiving it. Like it comes in unexpectedly, but at the same time, I mean, look at her. She kind of looks like she's luring that cup in. Like I'm luring that cup in. Like this is my cup. It's been my cup all along. And that may be of a particular person. It's funny. It's not funny, but I feel like I don't know if it's this lifetime, past lifetime, but I feel like there is with one of you couples. There is this a banter, like this banter that goes back and forth, and I do feel like it's through spoken word. So but it's like dry humor, right? Where you two get it, but other people might be like, "Whoa," you know. I feel like that's a hint for someone, um, but I feel like there's like this banter back and forth. Now, in that energy, I feel like it could get out of control. Like, it could definitely get out of control where, you know, it would go into a fight. Not always, sometimes. And perhaps when you're around people, like, it was just like a playful banter back and forth. But I feel like I do feel, and why I feel the energies, I feel there's a lot of passion. Um, and sometimes that passion can't be bridled, right? Anyway, um, so we have the Ace of Cups over the card of Pisces, so this could certainly be a Pisces. Cancer is also ruled by the moon, so we don't want to leave that out. We have Leo right beside that. We have Death right beside, Scorpio right beside that. I don't really look at the signs though. But I do think what I want to do. Whoa, let that card go by. That little revving of the engine. I feel like for some of you, like that made you, that like it got your awareness. Like a little revving of the engine, almost like someone is, you know, proud of their engine, at the sound. Now, I'm saying engine, I don't know what makes, you know, rrr, rrr. Anyway, so I'm looking at this Ace of Cups, and I get Judgment. Judgment's about a new beginning. So is the Death card. You know, it's atonement. It's your ancestors. You know, it's a call to attention, almost like a get ready type of thing. 8 of Pentacles. Wow. Whoa. Okay. No way I can take all of them. But I will take Justice and the Princess of Swords. Some of you feel like you're just getting your voice back. Like you're getting your voice back. Some of you actually are doing something with your voice. And again, I feel like, again, meant to be now. Maybe some of you, maybe, you know, I often feel the energy of lawyers and attorneys. Same thing. Like an attorney's energy, like I'm standing for a judge, and where my confidence level is at, and you know, I'm good at what I do, that type of energy. So I feel like I do have a lot of you who maybe you're just in law school or thinking about it. I just feel like your energy could, you know, like you can win a case. You could win a case, and maybe some of you, that's what you do. But interesting, we have the Eight of Pentacles again under this Ace of Cups. So, you know, if that's what you like, if that's what you want to focus, if you want to grow this Ace of Cups, it talks about the focus you put into it. What it really talks about is love takes work. Love takes work. It doesn't mean work is bad. It means it's what I want. That's what love is. I want to put in whatever I need to put in, right, to make something work. Right? Why? Because our spirit is stuck in this human body. Okay. I just want to look at this Princess of Cups. You know, she's got the Knight of Pentacles under her, the Knight of Pentacles. Also about patience, right? But I often feel the Knight of Pentacles is something that's guaranteed. I often feel it's by our guardian angel, which Judgment is over here. So this is also about your ancestors sitting next to the Ace of Cups. And then we have the Six of Swords. So I wanted to look at this princess. Interesting, I have the Five of Swords and the Six of Swords. So the Five of Swords is about, it's about toxic energy, whether it comes from people, places, or within myself. It's sometimes an energy I feel of the Five of Swords. where I get stuck. I feel helpless somewhat. But I'm not. I just feel that way. You know, if you look at this card, like, he's laying like the swords are in him. Well, they're not. He could just get up. He could get up and walk away. And eventually does. So, you know, 5 is about change. So I need to look within that. What is it asking me to change? It's saying that toxic energy can hold you, feels like it can hold you in place. You know, I feel like what this reading is about is remembering who you are and all the power that you hold within. You know, this life, it feels like meant to be. We together I feel like we're meant to be. And I feel like we're meant to go through these experiences, some great, some good, some hard, some feels horrible, things that you don't know, you think you cannot recover from, but you look back and you're like, wow, I did recover. You know, 5 of Swords, sometimes I keep myself in the energy of the Tower. I resist to change it. But this shows me that those who I'm talking to, you do, because ultimately 6 of Swords is the energy of leaving it in the past and only thinking about what's truly important. You know, and then I see that Page of Cups under there. Wow, there's a lot of cups there, right? I just realized that the Page and the Princess of Cups. And it's attached to the Guardian Angel. Some of you, the King of Wands, we have a lot of fire energy, by the way. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, especially Leo and Aries. But Sagittarius, you were there too. We have a lot of everything. We have a lot of love. We have a lot of pentacles. Well, I was going to say we don't have a lot of swords, but we do. We do have a lot of swords. So it's a mix of everything. Here's the bottom line. This cloud over this tower, if we allow it, and in time, it will lift. And with that comes the sun. What did I learn from that? What can I learn? My strength, my abilities, my empathy, my compassion, my ability to get creative and create, the ability to turn around and really go after a dream no matter what other people think. All kinds of things, right? All kinds of changes. But you got to be willing to take them, right? The 8 of Pentacles again. What you focus on is what you grow. Temperance right there. Right here beside you, baby. Right here beside you. You know, I feel like the 4 of Cups, like, or do nothing, right? 4 of Cups, I feel like I'm just bored. Or do nothing, right? Or grow things. Like, just, like, grow your garden. Grow your gardens, tend to your gardens, and your gardens will grow. If you don't tend to them, they will wither up and die. And I feel like that's the bottom line. You know, whatever gardens you tend to are the gardens that will be plentiful. So I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys so much. I could just go on and on and on when I do your reading, just because I connect to it so deeply. I connect to you in that way. So I love you guys. Thank you, as always, for the support of my work and of my channel. It just means the world to me. It really does. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful for you. And I'm glad we all decided to make this trip together. I'll see you on the other side. I love you. Bye-bye.